Oh, Internet, we are back at it again. It is episode number 41 of Brotherin' Around. It's your boy, Comedy the Hobo, making terrible life decisions. I feel like it's a hostage situation because I reinstalled World of Warcraft.
Oh, dang.
What have you done?
You can't talk me out of it. You can't
You've
do
already
it.
done the damage.
I see you had an account with World of Warcraft on your account. Would you like this free expansion?
Would you? Oh, it seems like you haven't logged in a while. Is everything okay? What if we throw in a little extra gimmick for you? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
You want to just come
How would
back
you
out
like
and play it
a year subscription for free just to check it out?
Yeah, would you like to, I have a van out back. We got some watches you can buy. There's just a lot of I mean, it's fine. It's fine. You can just come on whenever you want.
Yeah.
Oh my god, creepy.
Yeah, that's what Blizzard does, man. They fucking get in.
That's what, Blizzard, like community, customer service. They look at your account and then they notice, like, oh, hey, I noticed that you play Heroes of the Storm.
Yeah, they have. Yeah.
Would you like this free Doomfist skin?
And then, yeah, and then on the flip side, whenever you try to cancel, they're like, well, I just hate for something to happen. That character you worked so hard on, I just, it'd be a real shame. Something happened to your level 110 hunter there.
No!
Please, I worked so hard on him. Oh, well.
Exactly.
I see you have that night elf mohawk. That's a rare one.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Mr. T
It'd be a
mohawk.
shame. Yeah, it'd be a shame if something were to happen to that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying it will, but
The celestial...
if you...
Yeah, that celestial steed mount you got whenever you donated to charity, it'd just be a real tragedy if there's no
went to China.
If there's no proof that you ever purchased it. And if those poor kids that you bought that hot dog for. Just think of the children. But yeah, so I'm back on it. I'm installing it right now, and that game's like 75 gigs. Enormous.
Oh, Jesus.
It's ridiculous. It's like a whole other part-time job.
I'm just tapping my arm, like
yeah, just get the little, get it right there. Just get it right there. And then we got Mr. Marco Flores. I made me laugh. I listened to last week's episode, and it was the whole content I crave thing, and like I couldn't even listen to it without spitting out my drink. I was like, how foul is that?
We made it an ongoing storyline. We did. We comment on each other's video.
We do now. This is
going in there.
It's an ongoing bit. Like, God, keep up the great work. This is just, I need it in my life all the time.
I need it. I crave it.
It's
you hit one of mine with that
insatiable thirst for your videos. Sir, it's Marco Flores, Nerd in the Bay. How are you, sir?
Yes, sir. I'm good. My body's dead, but I'm good.
And we got what I would like to call the connoisseur of loot boxes, Mr. Todd EVF.
Jesus Christ. Is that what I'm going to be known as now? Jesus. I'd much rather be the vampire guy again.
Mr. Actions here with the loot boxes.
Oh, God.
All that VC you spend, it'd be a real shame if you...
I mean, that's actually part of their EULA too, where it's just like if you decide to cancel your account, like you decide to uninstall the game, things could happen to your account. Just like like
Jeez.
What? That's why you read those things, kids, or have me read them for you.
Cease and desist.
Yeah, that's right. You're not allowed to sue us. That's part of the end user license agreement. And
it's in there like 7 or 8 times.
It's like ridiculous. Just underline it and bold it. Like you can't do it. And then we have the one, the only superstar of stage and screen, Scholar. Let's see. What is a philanthropist?
There you go.
A queen, if you will, Miss Moriartea.
Hello.
You're doing well. And see, we got. I know TwitchCon's happening. I know you didn't go.
Nope.
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 Was there reasoning? Was it like a funding thing? You didn't want to be around all those crazy, smelly people? Like
Twitchers.
One part funding, one part timing, and I guess another part anxiety.
Sure, I get it.
Yeah. It's like I was like on my commute home, and I was thinking like I'm kind of happy I'm not going because I would be a nervous wreck around all those people.
Yeah, because
especially like big name,
right? Like
Twitch streamers. Is like, no, I'm good. I can wait till next year.
Or maybe it'll be like that YouTube thing. What was it called? Yukon or whatever. VidCon, and then like fucking Logan Paul or whatever started a riot in the middle of all these 10-year-olds are like breaking their ankles trying to there's Logan Paul like
doing the split.
It's like it's PewDiePie, say something racist, PewDiePie. Like that's what I would do. I get kicked out immediately.
I'm sorry, but like that, if I was in a situation like that and all of a sudden there's a whole bunch of 10-year-olds rushing me, I'll see how many I can take out before they trample.
Start swinging a baseball bat, just like, you little fuckers, come on.
Spinning lariat.
Fun fact, I did see Jacksepticeye twice at PAX West.
Oh.
Just like randomly. He was like on the escalator, like a few steps behind me. And then he like walked in front of me and I was hanging out by the Twitch partner area. He just like wandered in front of me. It's like, okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
I saw Jacksepticeye sure.
That always makes that reminds me, in like Us Weekly or People Magazine, they have that little section that's like celebrities. They're just like us. Yeah. And then it's a picture of like Gwyneth Paltrow picking her nose or like, Leonardo DiCaprio eats food just like a normal human being. And like
it's amazing.
Oh, incredible. That's what I think going to a con like that would be like. I would just be like, oh, hey, what's up? And then like, yeah, what's up? And I'm like, nothing. And then that would be it. That would be the whole exchange. I wouldn't. Like,
honestly how. Go on.
Okay, I was going to say, so say a paparazzi takes a picture of you two, and then they post it on like whatever, a Twitch magazine sort of thing. Yeah. And they say like, that guy and Moriartea found on the same area at the same time. What does this mean?
Right. We're not instigating anything, but the baby should be due in 9 months. Like, you're like, what the fuck? Wait, what?
There you go. He's my partner. Yeah. My Twitch partner.
Right. My Twitch life partner. And
yeah.
Ridiculous.
There you go.
Oh, but we got a show lined up. So we can all kind of blame this on Marco. Marco.
Damn it, Marco.
God damn it, Marco. No, Marco put up this fantastic video. Like genuinely, I'm a big fan of the whole opinions and thoughts and all the different video stuff. You got your reaction videos now, but then you got just some basic opinions that you want to get out there, kind of to the world at large. And this past episode, I think, has been the one that like really caught on, because I think more and more and more, like daily, there are more people commenting and there's more people talking about it and people talking about it on Twitter. And it's basically the crux of the whole thing was if you're going to get into YouTube, and it was specifically for YouTube, but this could also branch out to other types of content. If you start YouTube, should you make a general channel just kind of about anything and everything, whatever your heart desires, or should it be sort of a niche, sort of, like just a video game channel or just a comic book channel or just a reaction video channel? Or should you find your niche of what you want to make and just try to strive to do your best at that one thing? And got a lot of responses and got a lot of people talking, and I know that made me actually sit back and think, and I put a reply on it as well. And I was like, okay, well, because I've been kind of thinking about this a lot, is what is the benefit? And we've always talked about with Twitch streaming, do you want to become, Todd, do you want to be the Vampire the Masquerade guy and like get real big and famous off that? Or would you rather play what you want when you want, have a smaller base of viewers because it's a little bit of everything? Variety streamer is just such a harder thing to do than just picking one game and then just doing that forever. But then burnout is way less likely because now you have variety and you can kind of do whatever the hell you want, and people are there for you and not for the other part. You know what I mean?
The game or something.
Yeah, sure. But yeah, it was a super good video and it got a lot of traction. But I was kind of interested. I know Marco's whole video kind of talks on it, but this is the place where we can kind of expound on that sort of idea and just talk it out. We like talk amongst ourselves, and just it's a big like group therapy session about the trials and tribulations of picking one way or another. Or do you ever get burned out doing what you're doing? And if so, do you feel like you're like leaving your quote unquote fan base behind by moving to a different thing? Or like, well, what does that all mean? And how do you navigate that?
Yeah. So full disclosure, that all that traction that's happening was thanks to all those Facebook groups that I joined.
Oh,
and I just spam the shit out of that video.
Hello, friend. Hello, friend.
Hello, friends. Please like my video. Please comment my video. Please. And I will do the same. Please, my friend. So that's what happened.
Watched and sent a photo of you watching my video.
Screenshot it.
Also commented, so I will do the same in kind. Except for you're not getting a photo of it.
So that's essentially what I did. It was since I have all these groups and the whole thinking of I just want to share my videos to as many people as possible. That's what I did. I went to every single group that allowed me to post a link into that group, and and I'm actually like networking, which is the thing that I wanted to do.
Yeah,
finding like-minded people. So that's what happened. So a lot of people have commented. A lot of people did the like thing, watched the video entirely, and then put their input. And in the comment section, we're going back and forth. Like, oh yeah. Some people are saying, yeah, you should definitely find your niche because in this YouTube game, being general means you're one person out of like millions and billions of YouTubers, sort of thing. Right. And at the same time, it's still the same thing as a niche person. Say like your niche is video games. Well, you got to be more nichier than just video games.
Yeah.
Then you got to be that guy or that girl or that sort of thing. And then we talk about it with us, where Kami doesn't want to be the Skyrim guy. Todd doesn't want to be the Vampire the Masquerade guy. So like,
I don't mind it.
It's a coin flip, and it's two sides of a story sort of thing. But yeah, it got good traction and still continues to, because people are still commenting, and I'm like, oh wow, okay, we'll talk about this. Talk to this person now.
Yeah.
So I'm still pretty much in the middle, or at least with me, my niche is borderline generalized, because it's like I'm into all these different things.
Yeah.
So I guess my niche is all those different things. So that's just me. But yeah.
Yeah. And I think that topic, it's going to have a lot, a long tail, because it's evergreen. Like, there are going to be people that, hell, can you imagine? There's going to be people out there on this earth that tomorrow is going to be their very first podcast, or tomorrow is going to be their very first Twitch stream, or they're going to post up their first YouTube video tomorrow. You know what I mean? Like, we're all young grizzled vets. We've been in the game for a while. And it's like somebody's first day is tomorrow. And that's something you always got to consider. And topics like this are what you got to go through mentally. Every creator, if you're making content for the world at large, you go through this mindset, and you go through the set of, okay, am I making the right choice? Would another choice be more lucrative? And if so, why don't I do it? Or if it is more lucrative, do I really want that? Because I know a lot of my stuff, like I could still be streaming Skyrim, but it's almost, it sounds weird, and I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but there's a lot of times where you're not afraid of failure, you're afraid of success. Because it's like, well, shit, if I do this and I'm starting to make a lot of money, now I have to be the fucking Skyrim guy.
Then I'm expected to,
You become kind of trapped in its own Like, instead of you controlling the content is controlling you. And then you just get trapped. And I don't think that's a good, healthy relationship with your hobby or with just the whole thing of making content. Because, it's a hard racket. Like, making any sort of content is tough. I mean, hell, Brothering Around is a general, quote unquote, a general podcast where we can talk about whatever. But it usually comes back just by nature to creating content, professional wrestling, how old we all are. And then, so I mean, there's these same beats that we hit every time. So it starts becoming its own thing and it starts becoming its own niche. And you almost have to let that evolve naturally. You can't, I'm going to be the funny guy that plays Minecraft and he makes a bunch of butt jokes. Like, all right, but those 5 people that like that type of content enjoy, whatever.
If they can find it.
If they can, bingo. Yeah. Because now you're fighting all of the Minecraft people that have been around for 5 or 6 years, and they have
the biggest wave. Yeah.
Yeah, and they hit when that iron was hot. Now that iron's not as hot anymore. Now you're coming in way late. Yeah. Like they're loading up the gear and leaving to go to the next town, and you're like, "Hey guys, I heard you guys were doing the Minecraft thing." And then they're like, "Yeah, oh boy." Someone.
It really does come. It does come down to finding where you fit in that niche. Yeah. Was, I guess, where you're getting on this.
Yes,
but I mean, getting any especially on YouTube. Holy crap! It's the worst trying to get exposure on YouTube. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're better off just doing your videos, and if you can. I know Marco's doing his whole networking with YouTube groups. I mean, in the past, I've worked with Planet Vampire to get, which has been around since 2001, doing Vampire the Masquerade mods and putting out that information. I mean, I've been working with them for almost 2 years, pretty much. And I mean, they've helped me out immensely. But yeah, if I did it by myself, hell no, it wouldn't have happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's the deal, is like, you wanna get in good with people that kind of think the same way you do. Because then it starts becoming infectious. And then you start going off one another, and you're like, okay. Because perfect example. Yeah, Marco and I have worked together for a long time, and genuinely the whole idea of Brothering Around, and we even said this before we started recording the very first episode. I still remember this conversation. I was like, because we talked about what the goal of the show was. And I was like, brother, my whole goal of this show is to make Marco laugh. Like, that was it. That's what our gimmick was. Whenever we started, I was like, we are going to get a pop out of the crowd. Because if we're both laughing, someone that's listening is going to be laughing too. It may not be everybody, but that's how we can kind of, cut through that, mist, get through to what we really want to do. It's like, that's the only reason to really do the show, is to make each other pop, right? It's like, you get that, and then who cares who listens? But I will say, and this is going to slightly go off topic, but it'll come back in. I actually, because of work, I had to show somebody how to do Amazon hosting, which is how we host this episode. Take a guess on how many monthly downloads Brothering Around gets. Just wild guess. Okay, keep in mind we do about 3 to 4 episodes a month.
Right.
Yeah.
And then I look at monthly deals, and I do it through Amazon, so I get that whole report. I printed one out today, and looked at it.
Interesting. Okay.
So just take a wild guess.
I would say I may be lowballing. 20.
Okay. So Todd, Moriartea, do you guys have
30?
Okay.
Question mark? Todd's dead.
Yeah, Todd.
Rip Todd. We knew you.
R.I.P.
So
Todd.
Well.
But
oh no.
I'll say
Todd is typing.
Todd is going to type the guess.
He's going to type that guess. Let's see.
Yeah, because you keep those numbers close to the chest, and I have no idea how we're doing. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, I keep numbers pretty close because I'm a big believer that numbers can kind of skew how people behave.
Sure.
I mean, well, and it's the same thing. It definitely happened with me on Twitch, to where the moment I started getting 300 and 400 live viewers, I was like, oh God, like, oh, now I gotta up the ante and be outrageous, and you start falling into that. Oh, I gotta be a Twitch guy, like I gotta, and then it turns it into just a clusterfuck. But okay, so Moriartea, you said 30. Marco, you said 20.
Yeah.
So it's
I'll highball at like what, 150?
150. Okay, and this is per month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
8,000.
What?
I just my price is right.
I said 2-digit numbers. You said 8,000?
8,000.
No.
So big shout out to all the people listening on iTunes, because that's where the syndication from Amazon comes from. So thanks. Give us the nice review. Help us out.
Time to post in some podcast Facebook groups.
That's right, man. So probably what that is, and if you cut the average, basically what that is each episode gets 2,000 downloads. So technically, it's probably 2,000, but that's still crazy. Like, I was not expecting that at all, and I checked that this morning. Because I was like, oh, I only pay like $1 a month in hosting and traffic, whatever. And then I started doing the math, and I was like, wait a minute. Per gigabyte, they do like 0.0001 cent, and I'm spending $1. I was like, hold on a minute. So then I crunched all the numbers, I ran the reports and all that stuff. Yeah, 8,200 and something GET requests over the course of a month. So, and I mean, and to put it into perspective, on Nitro Beard's heyday, back when we were getting a lot of stuff, after we broke like the Oblivion world exclusive story and all that stuff, we probably 100,000 in a month. So I mean, the fact that we got like 10K.
Here's the thing. Like, I'm impressed by that number, right?
Yeah.
I'm impressed because like we literally talk about nothing.
Yeah.
Yep.
So like, and I'm not saying that we're trying to compete with like Nitro Beard numbers, because I know when you guys were in it, you guys were the fireball was rolling and such. So like, yeah, just for us to hear that, it's cool. That's a cool result. But again, I hope that the number does not like affect us in a way where like, okay, we gotta make sure we're doing this right, and otherwise the numbers are gonna go down.
Crunch the numbers. Yeah, like no. And because I think this is sort of, it ties back into the main theme of like, we kind of found the niche, right? Like, we're sort of in that niche of, we like, video games, we like pro wrestling, we like kind of talking shop like that. And there's a lot of people that are on that same Venn diagram. And and my favorite thing is whenever I told my wife that, she was like, how the hell did they find you? And I'm like, that's a great question.
That's what I'm wondering.
Yeah, like, how in the world? So if you're listening, if you're on iTunes, literally, like, leave a comment. We have a YouTube archive. Leave a review. Like, let us know on Twitter, something. Reach out to any one of us. Let us know, how did you find the show? How did you find the show?
Yeah,
that's an interesting tidbit.
I found the show through Todd.
There you go. So this is what I want to ask, though. Yeah. So, like, we had the show on YouTube, we had the show on iTunes, and at first I was trying to push, like, leave a review and give us 5 stars and such.
Yeah. And
nobody's done that, and it's fine. That's okay. But I was pushing that, me personally, because I want the show to, at least for my sake, because I'm in the show and sort of thing.
Yeah.
I do want it to succeed in a sense.
Sure.
So, like, not seeing that, I was like, okay, that's fine. But, like, it just doesn't match up. Because, like, in terms of the views on YouTube and hearing what you just said, like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How? And it's weird. And I will say, on my blog, on the kamidahobo.com site, I can see the page views. The page views for the Brothering Around episodes are easily more than any other post we do by like, I want to say each one gets probably 50 to 60 views, which, for a blog that's kind of a depository for just YouTube links. But people are at least headed to the website. They're looking at those episodes in particular. They read the show notes, and then they probably see if it's for them or not. And then what it looks like they do, instead of just clicking the play button on the YouTube video, they download it to listen to later. So that's probably where a lot of those numbers are coming from. But it's just an interesting dynamic. It's like, what? How does that work? But every type of thing has that. Like Marco's Suikoden stream. Whenever you first started doing Suikoden, it was kind of slow. It was a little bit slow. And then I remember there was one night I logged in, and you had like 20-something people, which I mean,
I did.
Yeah.
That was an interesting night or day, because I was like, I'm gonna stream before I go to work, and let's just go. And then I think I was, because I was grinding on the money, cheating gas bar on my castle,
right?
That hack. So I was like, I don't know if nobody knew that, or just like that was the way I was doing it, and okay, just get money.
Yeah, that's right.
So that happened. That was interesting, because that was like the most like viewers I ever had.
Yeah, and I mean, chat was on fire and all that. Like, just weird stuff. You never know. Just how we talked about, tomorrow's always somebody's first day. This is the reason why we still do introductions every single episode. Is episode 41 might be somebody's first Brothering Around episode.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a weird thing to think about, right? Because you think
they might be returning from like episode 3. They're like, oh, let me see what's going on with the new stuff.
Yeah. Oh, they got more people.
When did this happen?
Yeah, and Wes calmed down, and he stopped talking about eating Werther's Originals. Like,
those are the best, though.
Yeah. I was gonna say something. Dang.
It's the old age, man. We're so old. We're just the oldest people.
My body super dead, dude.
Oh man.
But yeah, like when I try to do promotion, at least on like the Facebook side, I link all of them. I link the website. I link the YouTube, the URL, and then I link the iTunes. Like, hey, we have all these different ways of listening, so just check it out. Boom, right there. But yeah, that's pretty interesting. I'm not to say like, again, we got to do more or anything, but
yeah, next episode we're all gonna pull up in a Lamborghini and like with a big like mink coat with those big giant fur collars and like J-Lo glasses,
throwing like Twitch bits at everybody, sort of thing.
Just be like, all right, baby, welcome to Brothering Around. Like, we're just gonna turn completely into like Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Oh, okay. Wait. I think I found out. Oh, now, wait. No, it escaped me again. Fuck. Oh, okay. I think we found our niche, and our niche is that we don't have a set way of, or a set topic of things. We just talk about whatever. That's our niche.
Yeah, that's true.
Right? We can. I guess we can default on video games, but like every episode, it's just different. It's not the same as the last.
Yeah,
episode,
we just riff. It's improv, and that's the thing, is people actually don't realize how tricky that is to do, and because it kind of is. Because I've been through the gamut. Like I've done podcasts to where the day before you go live, you get like basically a set list. And they have how many minutes you have to talk about whatever, and then blank, and then you go fill this in, and then then we're gonna do the transition, and then from that transition, that like it's a stage play that you're putting on. Like it's barely even a podcast. It's like a weird radio show that like
the radio show.
Yeah. It's like whenever they did War of the Worlds on the radio and people thought it was real. It's like that type of shit where you better be on point, you better be on beat, and you're not going a minute over 3 minutes to talk about whatever. But then on the complete other side, we have like Brothering Around, where we just hung out, and then you have things like Nitro Beard, where it was kind of in the middle, to where there were some big things happening. But then let's just riff on that, and however long it takes, that's fine, but we're going to keep it within an hour. You know what I mean? Like it really kind of locked in the time limit, get in, get out, and then, but anything within there is kind of free reign. It just has to be correlated to the topic at hand. But I think there's a place for all of them. And I think that's a very important thing to talk about with niche and, you know, finding your voice and all this stuff. Try fucking everything. Try everything, because you never know. Dude, Marco and I were making fun of unboxing videos and fucking reaction videos for the longest time. We were like, oh, what kind of bottom feeding, the nastiest, the dankest shit.
Well, like then.
And here we are today.
That's what happens is you start like, thou dost protest too much, and then we end up becoming what we hated,
becoming the thing we hate.
We joined the dark side, and like, but who knew? It's like, and then a certain
hang on, wait a minute. The thing that we became the thing we hate, and then we see Todd over here.
Oh yeah,
going Todd over here, like yeah, and then I'm going back and forth with him on the comment section. Yeah, this should be called mere reactions or mere actions or something, and then the running joke of I crave this sort of thing. And
all this
I crave your content.
I crave
all
it.
This is connected.
Universal actually claimed one of those videos, so it was fun.
They want to get in while the iron's hot, baby. They're like, oh, this.
Right.
Universal claimed it like flat out. Was just like, hey, yeah, you're not making money on this one. And then,
okay. Which one?
My Stranger Thing. Well, the blockers are red band.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Which best thumbnail. It's just.
Yeah, that's the thing with reaction trailers is like you would have to put the sounds like low enough where it cannot be registered, or maybe it still can, but low enough that it cannot be registered, but high enough to where you think, I guess, the audience can sort of hear it what they're saying,
right?
Or what you're portraying or saying.
The funny thing
is, you talk over it.
I used the same settings for my Marvel Black Panther one as I did that one. And Marvel's just like, man, if I can make money on it.
Yeah, Marvel's like, fuck it, whatever, I don't care.
Yeah,
go ahead.
Like, it's the only other one that's gotten a copyright claim was the Stranger Things one for 3 seconds of audio.
Yeah.
And I disputed the shit out of that.
Like the intro song for it?
No, it was like right near. It was like 3 minutes into the video. It's like 3:30 to 3:33, or 3:31 to 3:34. They claimed like 3 seconds, and I'm just like, I'm filing a dispute on this motherfucker.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
And I mean, of all the reactions, that's the one that's done the best so far. I mean, yeah.
I love your New Mutants one. Like, what the fuck is this? What is this?
Like
I hope this is arcade. I hope this is arcade doing a insane asylum. But like, I literally see nothing that says New Mutants other than the fact that you can name names from the Marvel comics of the New Mutants. It's kind of like Final Fantasy the movie, where it has nothing to do with Final Fantasy.
Right.
It was like a sci-fi movie sort of thing. It was like that. It's like that.
Well, I was talking to good friend Thurball, and he was telling me that in the entire run of New Mutants, he loves New Mutants. There is exactly one horror story in that entire run.
They picked that one.
And that's the one apparently that they picked. But they also changed it enough that it's like, it is, but it isn't. And even after that, I was just still like, what the fuck? Like, I guess they want that dark, gritty, fucking teenage, angsty fucking movie.
I guess. Unless they want to use like Legion and Demon Bear and such. But.
Well, see, that's what apparently he was saying, that like the Demon Bear as a whole is involved in that horror story for the New Mutants. Okay. So he's just like, well, if they go Demon Bear, then you're going to get a horror thing out of that, because there was that one. And I'm like, all right, well, that's fair. And he typically doesn't watch trailers. And I'm like, you might want to. And he's just like, I heard it was like some kind of horror thing. So I don't know. I have high hopes. And I'm just like, it's Fox doing it. And he goes, that's right. So it's like, the people that gave us fucking Fan 4 Stick. Ugh. I mean, legitimately, I think that was the title of the last Fantastic Four movie because that's how they put it on everything. It was Fant,
that's right.
The number 4, and Stick.
Stick. Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. When Captain America became the Super Skrull.
Right.
And had all the powers. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, niche. Find your niche if you can find it. But dude, we like too many things.
That's the hard part. It's like I'm getting a lot of views on like the unboxing videos and people were digging the trading card stuff. And I was like, so it's kind of 50-50 split now because I'll get half of the people that like the video game stuff and half the people that like the trading card stuff. And I think my goal is to make people like all of it. Like, because I like all of it. So everyone should like all of it. But then you get like this weird Civil War line in the sand. Like, the people of like, oh, play those retro games, but fuck, if you play those card games again, I'll kill you. And you're like, what? What?
Never
like,
again.
I will leave. Like, they get real angry. And you're like, oh, man.
Oh, man. You got to play PUBG.
You gotta get on that level, bro. You gotta get the 100. It's just Vince Russo on the phone. He's like, bro, you gotta get that PUBG. People love the Battle Royale, bro. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The Fortnite, they got the free Battle Royale. You could just download it, bro.
Fortnite. That's all I hear. All I hear about is Fortnite, too.
Fortnite isn't bad. I got to the point where they want to group me up with people, and I'm like, I'll wait until everybody else is up to that point. I know Maury is.
Yep.
So
you want to like Delta Force it, like Chuck Norris?
I don't like most games. I don't like playing with randoms. Rando is just kind of, get me to that point where I'm like, I can't trust them because I know that they're out for their own gains, and it's like.
I think that's what I like about PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds so much. Because, I played DayZ before and H1Z1 and all that stuff. And all those games, you're kind of in it for yourself, and everybody knows that you're in it for yourself. So it gets this weird, like, Mexican standoff, like the end of Reservoir Dogs, to where you're all just standing, staring at each other, like who's going to pull on who first. Like you're like,
who's gonna flinch?
Yeah, who's gonna flinch? Who's gonna backstab first? And are you gonna backstab before I am? Or so it's almost like you're playing poker, right? It doesn't matter what cards you have in your hand. If you can bluff, you're gonna be really good at poker. So the same things with PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. Instead of like, I'm gonna build a fort and I'm gonna build a little house and do all this other stuff, and my friend's gonna help me. It's more like I'm gonna perch here. And I'm going to hunt my prey. And if I see a single person fucking move across my eyesight, I'm going to stalk his ass. And you're like, so it gets this whole different vibe around it. Just this really desolate, barren wasteland of Battle Royale. But yeah, don't bring all the shiny shit into my Battle Royale. Like, no. We want it to be nitty gritty. We want it to be the crazy Japanese girl that has blood on her dress. Like, the whole shtick. We want it to be vile and fucking violent. Like, keep it that. Because the moment you start, like, pulling a Team Fortress 2 on it, it's going to get a little, it's a little waja. little
I think I just found the solution to your whole... These people like cards and these like unboxings.
You all go on an island.
Okay, crate. It's a trading card crate where they send you random shit.
Oh shit!
They sent from 1999 to the current expansions.
That's right.
And a shirt is sometimes included. So
there it is.
You have to do that
solved.
video.
That's it.
Fuck y'all.
You're about to get
absolutely.
You're about to get 1 million views.
That's it, man. We're gonna do it. We're gonna be the deal breaker right there. That's it. We're going to pave the way for a new type of content creation.
And then Mark will react.
There
you go. Oh shit.
That's right.
Shit. Okay,
here we go. So what's going to happen?
The brothering around cinematic universe is happening.
That's right.
Now.
So what we're going to do is I'm going to develop a video game where you play as me opening a trading card box in an unboxing video. That then Marco has to react to, and then Todd reacts in a meh to Marco's reaction, and then Moriartea
is gonna cross.
I was about to say you're gonna make it like a time capsule, beautiful, like 4 foot by 5 foot, like
there you go,
like cross stitch painting-esque. Perfect capture of this moment. Yeah, just a mosaic. Like it's going to be something they're going to want to put in a time capsule. Like that's how beautiful it's going to be. This is going to happen.
There you go.
It's like seeing the painting of somebody looking at themselves in a painting. It just keeps going forever. Like it's amazing.
And then my agent will just kick my door down. He's like, "Damn it, Marco! I got the district attorney up my ass."
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Making reaction videos.
Give me your gun and your badge.
Give me your gun and your badge.
Put it on the table.
You're not wanted yet.
You're a loose cannon.
What I think is kind of funny is like Marco does, like when Marco does his reaction videos, I mean, you can tell they're pretty well produced. Mm-hmm. And mine is just like green screen. Fuck it.
Yeah, but that adds so much to it. That's the whole deal. Is like, just have that be the gimmick. Have that be the you stumbled out of bed and like, what? There's a thing online. Hit go, and then you're like, fuck it. What is this? What is this? And then
man.
Like legitimately, that is like what my Mondays have been now. Where it's just like I'll roll out of bed, start my computer up, go to YouTube, and I'm like,
go to YouTube.
Oh, that's new, or at least new to me. So I'll do a reaction. Meh.
Oh man.
And after I'm done with that one, I'm like, all right, well, it's uploading. That's something else. And I'll do like 3 or 4 of them.
You did do that. I was like, dang, Todd's on fire.
Yeah, making all this content. It's amazing.
And all it took was like, what, fucking 11 minutes per video?
But here's that. Yeah, exactly. Here's the thing. That made a chain reaction because like I'm commenting on all of them and I say I crave on every single video. Like, I crave. That's literally what I did. I was like, fuck yeah, Todd, keep going. I crave this.
I crave. We just put please. Just write please, and everybody's cut please. Yeah. More. Please. Yeah.
Now we just need to make shirts, and then we're golden.
Oh, man.
Like, I crave. Dude.
Don't they have that cereal called Crave with a K?
Yeah,
like Kellogg's makes it.
There is.
Something like
Yep.
It's good. It's like shredded wheat, but they stuff some bullshit in there. Like, I think that's what it is. Yeah. Like, there's chocolate one. There's like a strawberry one.
Mm-hmm. It's shaped like a Captain Crunch, like square.
Oh yeah, with a weird like bevel in it, and you're like, what is this?
Yeah. And they're cannibal cereal. Like, what the hell? They eat each other.
That's right. Oh my god, it's Battle Royale.
Yep. Oh man.
But basically, this whole episode, kids, is just follow your dreams and crave all your content.
Crave content.
Crave all the content. Just
crave content. Crave our content, please.
Yeah, please. Yeah, for God's sake. Give it all thumbs up. The more thumbs upping you do, the more it satiates your cravings. That's how that works. It's like an ebb and flow of it. Like that's a scale. Mm-hmm. It's checks and balances, people. We didn't invent the rules.
So here's the thing.
Yeah,
here's the thing. Like, so when I join these groups and like, I'm in like the dirty groups, like just reading
dirty.
The dirty groups. They're like sub for sub and such. I'm like, dude, a part of me is like, I want to tell them like, dude, that doesn't work because like your channel's gonna get terminated and stuff.
Yeah.
Like all that matters is all that matters is likes, comments, and length of view time. That's it. Yeah. That's all that matters.
Right.
Everything else will eventually come in. But they just keep going like sub for sub. You want like 10,000 subs, 5,000 rupees sort of thing.
Right.
Ah man, there's no use. I can't talk to these people. No use.
And how fucking bad? Because this ties into a whole deal. Like, how much does it suck that? Here we are, and we're trying to preach the good gospel, and we're like, you know what? Just believe in yourself, and you just make the content you really love. Make that content that you just really have just a great passion for, and you know what? That passion is infectious. And we're doing like the whole Mr. Rogers bit about being a great person and like doing your best. And then some fucking guy's like, I'll give you a fucking sub if you just watch my 30-second video about a chicken. And you're like, all right, like, like, how do you compete with that? It's just, like, it's about, you got to love the process, right? You have to love the process of making videos and content and podcasts and Twitch streams. Like, if you don't like the process, all the rest of it's just a little bit too much. It's just a little like going into that seedy, dank alley, just trying to get like, I need to get some more likes on my video. Let me go to this weird Russian viewbot thing, like with weird
loan shark.
Yeah. Like, once again, like, I would be ashamed something happened to your video. Happened to all those likes and that ratio. Yeah. Just don't even think about that shit. Like, I think literally I live streamed yesterday. I had one viewer for 20 minutes, and it was a 3-hour long stream. I had one viewer for 30 minutes. It was a rough night, and those happen. But it was like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep playing. Like, who cares? Like, I'm still playing my game, bro. If you want to hang out, that's fine. But whatever, I'm gonna do it regardless. And that's the mindset you kind of have to be in, because if you're in it for the numbers,
oh, dude, it'll kill you.
Yeah, you will not live a fulfilled life doing that. Like, just no bueno. But I'm trying to think. Is there any other? We could talk about WWE 2K18.
We could,
yeah, about
because that's
it's a thing.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad thing. I am enjoying it very much, but just the whole loot box thing just kind of pisses me off.
Yeah.
Because your whole career and online stuff, like all the gear, all the points. Well, actually, all the points and all the gear cost VC, the virtual currency, and then to unlock the gear and boosters and other shit. Boosters. That's another fucking thing that just annoys the shit out of me.
Boosting.
But yeah, I mean, it's just like, oh, well, have better submissions for this match. And I'm like, fucking really? Is this what we need? No, we don't. But I mean, it's
just get good.
Some people are just like, oh, the game looks like 2K16. And I'm just like, it really doesn't. It's saying it does would be doing it a disservice. But I don't know.
Yeah, the character models look really good.
A lot of that comes down to the lighting, though.
Yeah.
I mean, the new lighting effects are amazing.
That does look really good.
It's.
But would you still say it looks the same or looks like 2K16 because of it?
I wouldn't.
Because of the lighting.
I wouldn't say so. There's just so many. There has been a good bit of improvement to the actual game. So, I mean, that's the biggest thing. And it's like, from the animation, like the animations are way better. Renee Young doesn't look like
a dinosaur.
What she looked like.
She looked like a velociraptor. Like in the last game, she'd like
fucking horrible.
She was like, "We're here with so and so. What do you think about the match?" And then your guy, like, I wish I took video of my guy. I need to boot up 2K17 again and like play as my guy, because I made him the most Mr. Rogers guy. Like, you know what? I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna show these people what I'm all about. And, they're gonna just be a big old fan of mine. Yeah. Oh my god! Like the dumbest 1955 babyface you've ever seen. And,
Lionheart, Chris Jericho.
Yeah, and then it goes back to Renee Young, and her jaw like unhinges. She's like,
"Oh God!"
And like her smile goes completely flat across like the face, so it looks like she's like some troll that's like wrestling. It's horrifying, and like her hair flips out because it has the weird glitch where like a fan is blowing on her, but like so her hair just goes crazy. She looks like Galadriel in Lord of the Rings whenever she gets possessed. She's like blah, like her hair flies up. It's amazing.
Dang.
Oh hey, cool! It went live. Nice. Sorry, I was working on something while we were doing this because it was a thing that needed to happen.
He was trying to get loot boxes. That's what he was doing.
I'll buy 10 of them.
I have immense.
Oh, fantastic.
I should make a reaction video of this.
Of looking at the shirt.
We'll link that down below in the description of the video.
You can purchase your Please Continue, I Crave Your Content t-shirts.
Yeah, please. Yeah, I was going to say, please comment on the video saying I crave.
I crave.
You just
I crave. Here, and here's my reaction to it is
oh God, that's
there you go. Oh man.
So ridiculous. Oh my goodness.
That was the 2K16 model, because 17 they kind of fixed her up a little bit, which was cool, but she still looked kind of jank, like in the jaw and shit.
Yeah.
The one that really got it was
oh God.
Oh jeez.
Oh gosh.
Fuck you, Todd.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Oh, wasn't
tears.
Alexa Bliss in 2K17? She looked kind of like dumped too, didn't she? Like let me find this. Looked a little crazy.
Dude, she looks like Sindel from Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, with the big floppy hair.
Yeah,
the big Waffle House.
Okay, to be fair, Bliss looks a lot better than Dana Brooke or Renee Young.
Yeah.
Dana Brooke was like the fuck up in 2K17.
Yeah.
Like legit.
I love this character.
I mean, they've worked. Apparently, they hired a new animator because, I mean, it's just night and day.
Yeah.
When it comes to the like Renee Young, like actually talking and stuff, like there's no voiceover and shit. But I mean, then this is a side by side on Dana Brooke.
Yeah, it's like it's a whole different deal.
Oh Jesus, yeah, that is a big difference.
She looks in the 2K17 one. It looks like she just got like dental surgery done, and her face is swollen from all the Novocaine.
Yeah, like the Novocaine hasn't worn off yet.
Hey, Dana Brooke, how did your dentist appointment go?
You know, Renee, I can't feel the bottom of my mouth.
My mouth is just bad in there.
What's funny is in career, I keep running into Dana Brooke because they put me on Raw for some reason, and you're supposed to like talk to the superstars, pick up challenges, and you can do that, and if you want, it just helps you out with either your influence or your popularity. So that's kind of cool. And I mean, that's another complaint about 2K18 is I like doing advanced creation on entrances. It's just my thing. Like I enjoy spending like an hour just fucking working on an intro and being like, I want the lighting like this here and, you know, so on and so forth. In my career, you have to unlock it by getting level 2 fan favorite. So, yeah, you got to do like a bunch of challenges to get those fan favorite points. And then it's like, oh, you've unlocked level 2. And I'm like, oh, that's great. Now I can create an intro, but I've been mocking everybody else with theirs. So I mean, like before we started, that's what I was screwing with. I was like, all right, I can finally do this. This is nice.
Nice. Yeah.
And I mean, so long my Naomi entrance, because that was magic. I had it to the Undertaker's biker theme, Rollin'. It was beautiful.
It was so weird.
It was magic.
To Naomi entrance.
So basically, like sexy teasing on the ramp and sliding down.
That's amazing. Yeah,
doing the fucking cartwheel and shit.
Oh shit!
Oh god! What happened to Cena's face?
I think that was from like 2K15 or something like that.
God!
Okay.
It's like he got hit with a hammer.
Triple H tried to bury him.
Yeah. Oh, what was one of the old SmackDown games to where was it Scotty Too Hottie that came out doing the digging? Like it was somebody that came out dancing doing like the digging animation. And then
you could give it to Triple H.
Yeah, give it to Triple H where he's just burying people.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh man, there was a GIF I saw. I think it was like a recap of Raw when Kane showed up. I think the text was saying like, "Oh my God, it's the potential mayor of Knoxville, Kane."
Oh yeah, he's doing like TED Talks and shit now.
Yeah, man.
You know,
oh, there you go. Yeah, that's right. I saw that one.
The hopes and dreams of everybody on the roster.
There you go.
Glenn Jacobs. Okay, so Kane does like real estate or used car sales, or he does something like
insurance.
I think
insurance. Yeah, that's it.
Insurance.
That's it.
Almost like selling propane or something.
Right.
But yeah, insurance. Like he's Hank Hill or something.
Yeah, right. And insurance and insurance accessories. Oh man. Oh, but I think
8,000. You're getting quality content tonight.
That's it. Hey, yeah, all 8K of you. We love you.
All 8K.
Do your best Dana Brooke Novocaine impression, and we will put it on. Put it on.
We'll put it on my video.
Highlight. We'll do it as that outro of all my YouTube videos where it shows the 2 videos that you can click on. It'll just be like people going no, 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 like.
And then like I crave.
Just I crave and giant. Wonk, wonk,
I crave Novocaine Dana Brooke.
I crave it.
Oh man.
Oh man. I think that's our time. We're right at an hour. Good deal. 57 minutes, nice, succinct. We got a good topic in. We made fun of people. It was great. It was a great time. we learned a lot about each other. We learned a lot about ourselves.
Yeah.
It was a good time. But that's it for episode number 41 of Brothering Around. We will catch you next week. And for Marco Flores, Todd, and Moriartea, we bid you all a fond adieu. Go make some content. Go do the dang thing. Stop waiting on it.
It's never been easier.
Yeah, go do it, man. We'll help you through it.
Exactly.
We'll do some quality voiceover work for you. Your gun and your badge.
Gun and your badge.
Me.